Hold the door, please.
Oh, wow, it looks great.
It's enormous.
It's great, isn't it?
It's enormous.
How many mice can it hold?
12 beauties.
Wow.
Well, 12 mice go where?
At the starting gate.
Oh, well, they'll all squished on top of each other.
Well, they like that.
Why do they like that?
I don't know. They got such small brains. They like everything.
That doesn't make sense.
Don't ask me. Ask them.
How long is it supposed to take them to get all the way to the end?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, what's the experiment supposed to prove?
It's my science project, me and Suzanne.
Yeah, but you're proving what?
I'm proving scientifically that the mice can find their way to the end of the maze or they can't.
Where are they?
Suzanne's bringing them over.
Great! How is Suzanne bringing over 12 mice?
In a big mouse bag, okay? Now, how do I know she's bringing them over? That's her department. Okay, the cheese goes here,
What
right?
kind of cheese?
And, what do we got in there?
12 mice. That's hot.
Good piece of work, right?
It's hot.
And it's Saturday, 2 days early.
Individually wrapped American cheese.
What, no Swiss cheese?
Why Swiss cheese?
In cartoons, mice go crazy for it.
You know, they're gonna figure this out in a second. They're not that stupid.
Well, if they're not stupid, how come we're running a test with them and not the other way around? I need American cheese, please.
You know, what's your father gonna say about 12 mice in here?
He says no problem.
He's back?
Yeah, he's in your father's room. He got the plaster for all those cracks out by the stairs, you know. Where's your father?
Coming in from the driveway into the kitchen.
Hey, it's Popsy Baby.
Hey, what's breaking south, little mama?
Look at Alan's maze.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's an experiment with mice for science.
Ah, to prove what?
Well, you know, the basic mice stuff, you know, mice in a maze. Yeah. Stuff like that.
Louie, I bought paint. Right up.
I bet you guys can't do this with your eyes closed and just your fingers.
I can do this easy. Me too.
Okay, let's go.
Speaking of paint, did you hear the joke about the painter that brought his pet gorilla to the hooker? Forget it.
Come on, Dad.
No, forget it.
Come on, Louie.
Dad, come on.
Forget about it.
This is one of my favorites. Let's go.
Yeah? How's it go?
Well, you know, it's about this painter and his pet gorilla. And what happens is, well, you know, I don't tell it that well.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. Forget about it. I just didn't know you were here. Hey, let's hear the joke. Look, forget about it.
Yeah, Dad, come on. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just let's hear it.
It's gonna be enough. No, let's hear the joke. You know, in a million years, I would never tell a joke like that in front of these kids. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh. Hey, guys, you want to hear it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're not gonna move until we hear it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you act like that, what do you call it? The girl that spits up pea soup and her head goes all the way around?
Possessed?
Right.
Now, you don't mean possessed, you mean obsessed.
That too.
So, this painter takes his pet gorilla.
Yeah, and he says to this lady, how are you? And she says, fine. And he says, I gotta go. This came out terrific.
Do you honestly think these kids are gonna hear words that they've never heard before? Huh? Hey, you guys, is there any word that you haven't heard before?
I know them all.
Hey, look, we all know them all.
Right. You see, I rest my case.
That's not the point. This is the point. I do not tell dirty jokes in front of the kids. End of discussion.
Wait a minute. When we were kids, you used to tell me dirty jokes all the time.
Because I was a kid and you were a kid.
Yeah, but I was still a kid hearing the same words you won't let these kids hear you say.
Yeah, because now I'm older.
Well, all younger old, they're still the same words.
They may be the same words, but they are not going to hear them from me. End of discussion.
No, middle of discussion. Since the kids know that you use these words because you were going to tell them a story with these words in it, and since you know the kids know those words, what's the big deal?
How come you always have to do this?
Do what?
This thing you always do.
What thing?
Casually, you say something stupid without thinking, then you defend it to the death.
I don't do that, and I can prove it to you.
You're doing it right now. You always do it. Remember the baby picture of Alan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, suddenly the elephant forgets.
Yeah.
I showed you a picture of Alan when he was 2 months old, taken when he was smiling.
Yeah.
Casually, you said he wasn't smiling, he had gas.
Yeah.
I said he was smiling. You said infants that age don't smile.
They don't.
So you dragged me to the library. What do we look under? Babies, smiling, gas. What did we find? Nothing. And all the time you're insisting that infants don't experience pleasure, therefore they don't smile.
They don't.
So we went to the emergency room at the hospital. Remember how long the line was? So remember what we did then? Remember we drove all the way to Ardmore, where my cousin Rita lives. And remember what she had?
Hairy arms.
Besides that.
Hairy lips.
She had a 2-month-old baby. And remember when he finally got up at 3 o'clock in the morning? What I did? I tickled him. And remember what he did? He smiled. And do you know why?
Because he had gas.
There's no winning with you.
Because about a baby smiling, you happen to be wrong. And because about telling a dirty joke in front of the children, you also happen to be wrong.
Oh, wait a second. Do you remember the time you said, to this day, I can't believe you said this and argued about it.
Yeah.
When you said that if a boxer knocks a guy out by hitting him below the belt, it's a do-over?
And you're not going to weasel out of this one, Louis. There are no such things as dirty words. Words can't be obscene. Words are just sounds that we make.
Like gas?
Words don't mean anything, Louis. Here, all right, I'll give you a word, and let's see if society crumbles, okay? You ready? Damn it. Damn it. See? Damn it, damn it. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Is Alan home?
Hi, you're,
Suzanne.
how's it going?
Fine. I, have mice in here.
Hi, I'm Rick.
Hi.
Hi.
Is Alan home?
Right. Alan, Suzanne's here.
How many mice?
12.
Huh, boys or girls?
How can you tell?
The boys wear hats.
Right. Hats.
I meant it as a joke.
Oh.
Alan!
Got him? Right, hey. Hey, these guys been showing you a good time?
I think Suzanne's been relatively tense.
Because of him.
Hey,
Oh, tense? You've been tense? Oh, come on. We gotta loosen her up. Dad, tell her the one about the paint during his pet gorilla.
Yeah, see if the mice work. Just where you gonna put them?
Well, we set it up in Rick's room, okay?
No! He doesn't mind.
no.
Just be careful, there's buckets. I mixed a ton of stucco more than I needed.
Hey, it's okay. What we don't use, we can freeze and have later.
Hey, hands off.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi. That is such a nice bracelet.
Oh, thanks. My father gave it to me.
Is he okay?
My father?
Yeah, well, he acted sort of
Weird.
Notice how none of us are surprised.
Sometimes my father is unusual.
Usually her father is unusual. How many?
Wait a minute.
Let me see. Wait. Just wait a minute.
so adorable.
I love little mice.
Don't touch them,
How many
right?
are there?
12.
Oh, can I name the white one? I named it already. He's so adorable.
Let us see them, okay?
Okay, don't touch them, all right? If a human touches a mouse, something bad happens to it.
Alan, that is not true.
All right, so touch them. Watch out, man.
Oh, I named the white one Alabaster mainly because it's white.
So
Adorable. Name another one.
Okay.
B14.
Oh, what? I forgot to go to the post office. My Aunt Gladys sent Kelly a sweater she's got to go pick up. Kelly!
How come you never do anything?
I do. With this.
You could do with the better that and less this.
Hey, I do okay with this.
I'll tell you what you can do with that.
What's that?
Use it to tell me you were wrong. You know it, and I know it. We shouldn't tell dirty jokes in front of the kids.
Okay, let's assume that I said I was wrong. What would happen then?
First of all, I would faint, and when I came to, I would tell you you're damn right you were.
And then it would all be over. So you tell me what the point in it is. I mean, what's the point in doing something pointless, other than there's no point to it?
You know, the trouble with you is you say very simple words very understandably, and when you put them all together, nobody knows what the hell you're talking about.
They're so adorable.
Hey, Karen, you gotta go down to the post office, pick up your aunt's sweater, okay?
I know the answer's no, so I'm just gonna say it quickly and get it done with. Can I have a mouse?
No.
Oh, they're so adorable.
Now, here's before closing.
They're like little furry people. Why can't I have one?
Because if we wanted a little furry person, we'd lease a chimp.
Can I have a mouse? I love mice. Can I have a white one?
No.
Then just a regular one, okay?
Before it closes, okay?
Please.
No, honey.
Oh, just think about it. Okay?
Okay. No.
You would tell that sweet girl a dirty joke to her sweet face?
Of course I would. You remember the one that I told you last week about Joan Collins and the Vienna Boys Choir? Who do you think told me?
Garbage mouth.
Right?
That's the most disgusting lie I've ever heard in my life. You'll say anything to prove you're right.
The truth requires that kind of commitment.
It's okay, Dad.
What, all those mice?
Oh, close the door, man.
Door. How many?
All of them.
Escape.
Drowned.
Drowned?
In the plaster, the mouse cart, and it tipped over into the bucket of plaster.
For crying out loud.
You should see them. They all look like little Walt Disney tombstones.
Oh, hey, great. What kind of meat is this?
Luncheon meat.
What is luncheon meat? I mean, breakfast meat is bacon, dinner meat is steak. What does it taste like?
Luncheon?
Listen, when Kelly gets back, I don't want her to know anything about the mice, all right?
Why?
Well, when she was 7, King died.
Dog?
A hamster. She was devastated, and I don't want her to go through that again, so I don't want her to know about our little mass mouse murder.
It wasn't murder. They fell.
Or were pushed. Where are they now?
Mouse heaven?
The kids.
Chapel.
Well, listen, I'll tell them not to tell Kelly, okay?
I'll tell you what I'll do. When she gets back, I'll keep her occupied.
Great. Why don't you sit her down and tell her some dirty jokes?
If that's the way you talk to her and she's comfortable hearing that kind of stuff, I'll do it. It's wrong to force my conservative nature on a free-spirited kid.
I know you'd come around. You're a pal. So, seriously, what kind of meat is it?
Mouse meat.
Here we go. Here we go.
Never, never, no.
Where are the mice?
Outside.
What are they doing outside?
Drying.
Hey, listen, guys, I need you to do me a favor, all right?
Okay, wait a second.
Never,
wait a
never, never,
second.
never,
Here we
never,
go, here we
miss,
go.
miss.
Now, please, I want you to help me out.
Wait a minute, the crowd wants fast. Eddie.
What favor?
Don't tell Kelly about the mice.
Why?
Well, because she'll get upset, believe me. Where's Suzanne?
Rebuying mice. She...
Well, that's great. It's perfect. Then she won't have to find out.
No, Rick. See, she's gonna find out. Believe me. There was only one white one. What are the odds of Suzanne coming back with only one white one?
Either that or she'll walk outside and see the statutorium. Take a look, Rick. You know, the way they're laid out has kind of a religious quality.
Alan, please, just don't tell her anything about the first batch.
Rick.
Yeah, what?
They're gonna make incredible paperweights.
How long does it take to go to the post office?
You know how serious you look?
How serious?
like the anchor man for Rodent News. I think your daughter could handle 12 mice that met an unfortunate end.
Oh, you were supposed to get the sweater.
I know.
Where is it?
On me.
Gosh, that looks nice, hon.
I do not look nice in ducks.
I think they're cute.
Then you wear it.
Now, wait a minute. Your aunt made it for you.
I know. Are they still downstairs?
Joke time!
Yeah, joke time. Great. Hey, Louie. You, really gonna do this?
Anything to make you happy.
Right. Right.
So, Cal, you're gonna love this one. This painter takes his pet gorilla to...
Louie, just a second before you go any further. I hope this story isn't going to be in bad taste.
What do you mean, not in bad taste?
Well, I don't mean the words. You know, you can say any words that you want. I have no problem in that department. I'm just concerned with the concept.
The concept?
Yeah, I want to make sure the concept isn't offensive, huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, come on, whisper it to me here first so that I know what it's about.
Stalin.
No, wait, man. I'm going to check out the content. Come on, whisper it to me here, or I can't let you tell it.
All right, all right.
All right? Just a second. Yeah. Okay. So, hold it. I can't let you tell that joke.
What, words a little too dirty for you?
Oh, hardly. That's not the problem here. I find that joke to be demeaning. It's demeaning to painters. Yeah, it's demeaning to women. It's demeaning to gorillas.
It's a cop-out.
No, man, it's conceptually mean-spirited.
All right. You're absolutely correct. I'll tell the one you told me last week about the farmer that taught his mule how to walk backwards. So this farmer...
In retrospect, Louis, you know, I shouldn't have told that joke myself, given the current plight of the American farmer. It's conceptually untrue, you know, insensitive.
So this guy opens his massage parlor for midgets.
Oh, you know, I almost forgot.
What?
The jury calls him.
Oh, can't I just hear this one?
Hey, you know the rules. We don't make fun of midgets.
You are such a phony. First of all, you don't have the guts to tell your daughter about the mice massacre.
Hey, she didn't give me a chance, all right?
Yeah. And then what happened to you could say anything in front of my daughter?
I didn't say that. I said you could say any word. Not anything.
Go again!
No, words, my friend, in and of themselves are absolutely harmless. However, words sometimes put together can describe an offensive concept. Now, for example, here's a word here. That alone is not offensive. However, many people consider this to be the worst four-letter word there is in the English language.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't say anything about this to your parents.
Don't worry. I wouldn't know how to. I'll just go straight downstairs, okay?
Great. The first time anybody could read your handwriting.
Who is it?
Big Daddy.
Jory, I'm putting you on hold. Come in.
Hey. Kelly, I've got some bad news. I hate to tell you this, but if you're going to find out, so it's best that you find out for me, okay? The mice are dead.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Alan told me they were okay.
He did?
He just told me.
Oh, well, he told you that because he was just trying to help me out.
They're really dead?
Yup.
Why didn't you want me to know?
Because of King.
king.
Your hamster.
I had a hamster?
When you were 7. When it died, you cried for a week.
God, I must have been a real jerk.
So you're okay then?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dad?
Yeah.
Tell me the one about the gorilla and the
Hey,
painter.
not in your life.
Why? Because it's conceptually unsound?
Because it's filthy. Hey, Louis, I'm gonna go down and pick up the dry cleaning and bring him this jacket. I was wrong. I'll be back in 10 minutes. What are you smiling about?
I'm not smiling. It's gas.
3 hours on television when some of music's hottest stars take the stage. Robert Palmer, Whitney Houston, Run DMC, Peter, Paul and Mary, Janet Jackson, Lionel Richie in Australia, Genesis and more. Plus, an award of merit honoring the king, Elvis Presley. Diana Ross hosts the 14th Annual American Music Awards live Monday. Now stay tuned for Starman, next on ABC.